Okay, Joey Chicago of Egypt, Texas.
Let's see. What is the craziest thing a fan has done at one of your shows on this tour?
On this tour, we're only 3 days in, so we haven't had too many crazy things, but I will say last night I saw a guy drunk as could be run full speed into a glass window, and he literally had no idea. He thought it was a way out, and just like a dog run into a pool window. It was hilarious. Jeff and I, the guitar player, were laughing.
That's awesome. So I know your band name is named after a street in Memphis. What made you choose that street as opposed to the next block over?
I think there was an original ring to the street that we liked as far as just the aesthetics of it, but we had a house over there and it kind of ran through the hood, and that's kind of all comes from really just different, harder kinds of upbringing, and so it just seemed appropriate as to remembering our true roots and remembering where we came from. And you know, even if it was like the worst band name or the best band name, you remember it. So we like to float joke.
How many times have you been asked that question, what's your band named after, especially with everything that's going on? And
there's been a question about the band name probably every interview.
I at least knew where your band came from, so.
Yeah, people that don't know that, it's like,
yeah, exactly.
You can tell it's good. It's a good filter question.
What city has been your favorite to play in and why?
I would have to say Memphis at Memphis in Maytime, you know, being at home with our friends and right there on the river. I really love that show. We have a great time every year. I always have drinks, have all our buddies around. But Vancouver, Canada was pretty amazing. There was a lot of extracurricular activities in Vancouver that were just really to my liking. It was a good time.
Do you have any pre-show rituals that you do before each show?
Yeah, I always spend a lot of time stretching. Jeff and I like to go to the gym, try to get our blood going or whatever, because we like to jump around like crazy people on stage. But then, otherwise than that, all of us put our hands in together and don't really have a chant or anything, just kind of come together for the night and talk about, you know, just remember how hard we worked for this. Let's go out there and do this again and stay focused and put on the best show that we can.
Sounds good. What are some of the bands you grew up jamming to, and what are some of the ones you are into now?
Bands I grew up with, definitely like the influence of my dad. That was classic rock, Pink Floyd, The Beatles, Led Zeppelin, and I love Chili Peppers, 311, Rage Against the Machine. Those are all really huge influences for me as a bass player. But then I love new bands like The Used. Really like I do like the new Brand New Bumper and stuff. I think it's got some pretty awesome lyrical content. So I love me keep it. I'm a lyric guy. I do all the lyrics for the band, so I'm really drawn to the good lyrics that the band has all of it.
So you write the songs for the band?
I think mostly I write the lyrics. Blake, Jeff, and I come up with the melody and the music. It's usually collaboration just because we're always all there and we always are agreeing. So it may be my final words, but it's all based on conversations we're all having together. I think just because I've been writing poetry since I was like 4 or 5 years old. I'm just a fast at that. That's all it really is. You know? So they all can do it. Because it's since I was years fast. It's easier. Everyone's like, yep, that's pretty much what we're saying. So here we go.
Well, that leads me to my next question then, Peter. What is the true meaning behind the song Over and Under?
Actually, very true meaning is John and I were sitting in a mall parking lot, broke, his car was falling apart, and both of our girlfriends had randomly we just found out they had both been cheating on us at several times, like this random thing. We were young, like 19, 20 years old. But just deciding in that mall parking lot that like no matter what the adversity was, the work, the girls, career or any of that, we were never going to let it be the end all to us. We would not be defeated. So over and under, it's just that decision in that moment that whatever the obstacle, you can overcome it. You know, we had the clever over and under fit into the sentence twice, and we like that. You know,
I love that song. So. What is the most embarrassing moment for you while on stage?
I would say the most embarrassing, I was playing a show with like 6 puppies in Shinedown, big show somewhere, I can't remember where it was, but mid-set, I did kind of like a split jump kick, just split my pants wide open, and my wife will be mad at this, but I don't wear underwear, so it just completely left me to the hanging carnage to the front row, but they seemed to enjoy it. But it was really embarrassing for me, so...
That's pretty embarrassing.
Yeah. The dangler. It was no good.
Did you finish your set?
Yeah, absolutely.
There you go.
Rock out with your...
Yeah, there you go. You can say it. It's all... If you could tour with any band out there currently, who would it be and why? Or a past band?
Past band would be Pink Floyd. I'd love to just been there when the Wall was going on, major productions of what they were doing. You know, not just live, but live, animatronics, and all the things that they were doing. It would have been a great experience. I'd never be like that as a fan. But then, I'd love to tour with Disturbed again. They were really great guys. They were really nice to us. And, as far as just the biggest experience we had, we got some tour. It made us feel involved.
What is the best prank played on another band member or another band?
I'm trying to think. It's the worst you've ever done to somebody. I don't know. We're not really prankers. I think that the way that our guys are, if you prank somebody in a band, you might get punched in the face. You know, so we don't really prank each other too much. I don't know. We're not. We bust with each other's balls pretty hard. That's, you know, make fun of each other. I guess the worst prank I can think of is probably here in Pennsylvania. I can't go to Johnstown anymore because the guys packed all these beer cans on top of me, and the cops came, and I didn't know who it was. But they thought, you know, so here's this guy, he broke into a hotel room, drank a whole case of beer, and drinking, and I guess just letting it go, because it's all over me. Watch a murder, she wrote, stuck in a bed, and then I got in this altercation, went to jail for 5 days. That's a pretty bad prank. You know, we stopped doing pranks after it was like, okay, Joey's been in jail for 5 days. So, yeah, it was pretty bad.
Yeah, that's pretty bad. So the other day on Twitter, you posted that the wind stole your door on your vehicle.
Yep, that happened.
Okay, so exactly how fast were you going when that happened?
We were probably going about 70 miles an hour, maybe. But the wind literally, you know, pushed us over, and there was this little couple of the other lanes, so it's like a horrible action movie gone wrong, or like, you know, like 2012, like we're getting pushed over. Our driver has the wheel pulled all the way to the left. The only thing I guess that had built up all the pressure just ripped the door right off, literally like inches above it, built through his car, you know, like five inches from a Final Destination scene. Like, so we got lucky. Everybody got lucky on that, but yeah, you can go out and look at our house right now and miss our door. It's pretty hilarious. Look at the fiberglass and everything. Very supernatural.
What do you guys do in your free time?
A lot of us, we love movies. We like to write movies. We like to write TV shows and that kind of stuff. We love comedy and that. But we also do a lot of artwork. We have a comic book that's coming out with the record that'll go hand in hand with the White Rabbit, kind of explaining the metaphor that goes along with the whole record. So I've been working on that a lot too. It's been a great opportunity to be able to have one passion carry in time for another passion. So we always do that. Blake, he produces other bands. He's an upcoming producer. He's doing really amazing stuff on the cutting edge of what he's trying to help some bands from Memphis and things like that. So, and then we do disc golf. We play disc golf. Jeff and I go all the time. Innova sent us some discs, so we've been lucky enough to throw those.
What is the most adventurous thing you've done on this tour?
I guess survive having our door ripped off at this point, you know. I mean, Jeff had to pretty much hold on onto the door to keep it from going out. So I guess danger-wise, you know, it's about like 5 miles per hour from being pulled up, sucked out like a plane crash right there. But we're early in the tour. We're only 4 days in, so we'll see what happens.
Nice. What is your favorite song to play live?
Right now, White Rabbit. It's so fresh, and the fans are starting to react to it. They're just first hearing through it. It's new for everybody, so it's really cool that way. And it really talks about what we've been through in the last little while. So it really feels like an anthem for where we're at. And I think once I see the success of White Rabbit, I'll probably just move on to my next favorite song on the record. I'm still a big fan of it, and I listen to it every day.
Last question for you. Which song has the most meaning to you?
I think the first song we ever wrote together was called Different. It's the first song on the first record. It speaks volumes to what happened in my life and how, you know, not necessarily an outsider, but just wanted to choose, a different path and really try to fight. Once I reached the age to realize that, the innocence kind of ways over you goes away. I think Different was just really speaks volumes about the people that we are and what we really want to do in our lives. To relate to people. Yeah, I've been through that stuff. You asked?